Alrighty, YouTubes, well, get a load of this. I decided to start the draft with my mic muted and didn't realize I'm going to try and dub this over the draft and just talk about it, Yeah, so I'll pretend that this is like my normal draft. As you can see, checking the pod, don't recognize anyone. And it was a kind of a weak pack, so we just take the Swarm Shambler. This second pack was also rather weak, at least rare-wise. There's some decent gold cards and some playable commons, and I just kind of assume, look, at this point I want to play something fun and powerful, and usually gold cards get you there. So I'm talking myself through, like, do I want to just take the gold card early on, and if we end up in that lane, great. If not, so be it. And I think, yeah, because there's nothing in that pack I'm really going to miss. The old Journey into Oblivion, always a good card, one that I'm excited for, and if I end up in the aggro game plan, you usually have Party Matters creatures, so I figure I might as well take that. I'll be sad if I end up going back to the Swarm Shambler route, because there's some good green cards in there, but yeah, I figure that's the best pack, all things considered. And then we see this pack come around, and while I do like the removal, I snap pick the Moss Pit Skeleton, because it's just a really solid card for that archetype. And I've just enjoyed playing that archetype, I think, more than most. Now here we're kind of back on the aggro game plan. Ardent Electromancer works for every red deck, and who knows, maybe we end up green-red, splashing black, or who knows. Yeah, so I take the Ardent Electromancer, Draga Visionary, really strong 4-drop, snag that, and then of course we just have to wait for other people who have no idea what's going on. Base Camp, I ramble about how awful of a card this is and how I've never played it and don't see myself ever playing it. And then, yeah, I just realized there's a lot of lackluster stuff in the pack. I'll probably just take the Baloth because why not? There we go. Snap pick our favorite 1-green Death Toucher. Even though I'm thinking, do I want the rare? No, I don't care. I'll take Adventure Awaits because could be a pretty decent playable. And then I'm taking the Hagra Constrictor, even though I do want that combat trick, but Constrictor works in this archetype. Get a Timber, turn Timber, get a Broken Wings, which I always like, and then other junk for the sideboard. Now in this pack, I would take the Mythic Rare if it was a paper draft for the collection, and now I'm just talking about how I hope I wheel the Shadow Cat or one of the green commons, but really need removal, so grab the Vanquish the Weak. With how I'm feeling so far, I'm hoping that this lane is open, since we did get a fair bit of good playables towards the end of pack 1, and now I'm just hoping that we can get rewarded in the rest of the draft. So yeah, another solid removal spell, don't mind if we do. Here I see a second Shadow Cat, so I assume there has to be one that wheels to us. I can't believe Marasa Root Grazer's here. I'm thinking, like, for the one time could I have ended up in white-green? Nope, never going to end up in that archetype, never going to happen. And then I'm just debating, do I take the Shadow Cat or the Visionary? And I'll take the Visionary because it guarantees draws you a card. Now we got 2 more spells here, and we're seeing really good blue stuff. Like, maybe we could have ended up in a Rogues deck or in the Kicker deck. But I think Scale the Heights works really well, more so than Subtle Strike, even though I've been blown out playing it before. But we'll take it. Kalani Ambush, love it. And now here, I'm almost like indifferent as to what I take. I'm thinking, do I want the Disciple? Maybe. Do I just take Seagate Colossus? Because we could use the big body. Don't care about Mind Carver or Reclaim the Wastes. There's really nothing in that pack for us. Another Vanquish the Weak, pretty happy about it. Snap it. Grab the Ghastly Gloom Hunter, because you always need a good 2-drop in the set. One of the Shadow Cat's wheels. Don't know where to take in fluff. I'm amazed Root Grazer's still in the pack. White-green could have definitely worked out, but we didn't see much landfall earlier on in the draft, so hence why it's probably pack 4, or pick second 4 from the last in pack 2. Other just fluffy green cards for the sideboard. Really nothing to get excited about or write home about. And then pack 3. Do we just want to exile everything with Shadow's Verdict? No, I just decide that's a card I'm most likely never going to want to play. And then Rabid Bite is just really good, especially having the Death Toucher. We'll take it. Dauntless Survivor, this is like the perfect 2-drop for this set. Hoping I can get more because they put counters on stuff. It's just a really efficient creature and has really high synergy with what the rest of the deck is trying to do. I also say how I need some unconditional removal, like a Deadly Alliance, and boom, it comes. We get a second Survivor. Could not be more excited, honestly. Feeling really good about how everything's going right now. We've passed some good red stuff. We've passed some good blue stuff. But overall, I feel like we've really found our lane in this draft. Scythe Cat is one of my personal favorite 3-drops in the set, even though there's another Constrictor. But Scythe Cat on its own just does so much work. So, yeah, have to take it. Another Baloth. I don't think I'm going to play both of them, but there it is. Nice to see a solid playable still in the pack. Again, makes me feel better about the lane we're in. A 3rd Dauntless Survivor in this pack is pretty surprising. And then a 4th, I'm kind of mind blown at this point. But I'm thinking, do I need the creature? Do I want the card draw? Do I want a subtle strike? And just inevitably decide on the creature. We get our big top end with the Stomper. We'll take it. Blood Price does come around, which is really nice because it's always good to have a card draw or 2 engine in your deck, even though we do have the Scythe Cat that also works. I'm excited to see the Skyclave Pickaxe, but realize we're really not on that game plan. I get the 1/4 Reacher as a good sideboard card, especially in this format. Nice to have that option in the sideboard. And now we can go back to when I almost realized that my mic is on. We cut a forest, we cut one of the survivors and one of the Canopy Balos, and then yeah, here we go. All right, let's get into it. Game 1. Okay, I just realized I had my mic muted that entire draft, so I don't know what I'm doing. Play first. We'll keep. Definitely a slow start. If we're up against someone who's pretty aggro, that could get awkward. But if we're not, or they have to mulligan and keep a subpar hand, that could be good. Or we just happen to draw one of our 7 1 or 2 drop options. Wow, I cannot believe I had my mic muted that whole time. I'll just have to do like a voiceover for the draft portion. Hey love, what's up?
Hi.
How goes it?
Good. Why don't we just plan to eat at like 5:45?
Okay, so I'll just start cooking when you get home then? Or like, you know...
Yeah, we don't need to start cooking until a little bit later.
Okay.
What time do you have to leave for practice?
I usually leave at like 6:10, 6:15. Okay. So that'll give us...
plenty of time.
Okay.
Yeah, like do like 5:45, 5:55, you know, whatever.
Sure. I like it.
Alright. Sounds good.
Alright. I love you.
Love you too, bye.
Bye. Look at that pro strat of attacking before playing my spells like a good player would and should. Now we just have to hope and pray they don't get obnoxiously good cards. That's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's obnoxiously good though. We will definitely do that. Now you're 4/3. And then we're definitely gonna do this. Now you're a 4/3. And then we of course do this. So now you're a 5/4. Man, things are going well. Let's try this. Attack for 9. And then we play the old Swarmy Shambler on it. And then next turn, we could... we should probably just play out the 6/5. Right? Because why not? If they Bubble Sphere or something, I'll be kind of sad. And we should probably sideboard in our Broken Wings against this deck. Because they have to have Bubble Snare. They're playing Risen Riptide, and it's blue-green. They got to. They got to. 5/4. Don't even care, dude. Don't even care. Actually, that's kind of a problem. Ooh, I love that they attacked with that, though. Let's do this. I can put a 1/1 counter on it. Or do we spell an opponent controls? Create a 1/1 green insect token. Actually, I kind of want to do this. That seems silly, though. Let's play our big stuff out. We'll bounce 1 to our hand. There you go. I don't want to trade my 6/5 away for their 5/4. Rather wait till next turn and just assure that they don't really have great blocks. But right now we have got 2 big tramplers, a card that's going to get bigger. Alright, yeah. That does some things. Pass to blockers, pass to damage. Doesn't feel great, but I still feel like we're in a pretty good spot. Oh, hoo, 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 hoo. We can, yeah, okay, so we can do this first. We'll take that, and that. Thank you. We will definitely play this. And then I feel like we do this. Each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it has menace. Power 3 or less. So we could blow this up. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna blow this up now before they have protection for it or something unfortunate. And then we're just going to work. And then if they do double block to get rid of this, no, okay, so they do that, that's fine. And now next turn, unless they got something real good, we just play this down and our menace gets us there because all these require 2 blockers. Ooh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. But if they bounce this and attack with both, then we win. So do that. Yep, bounce, swing for 9. Yes. No blocks. Feels good. But I guess just in case it doesn't end here. Got him. Okay, game 1 in the bag. So against them, I do want Broken Wings. And I can probably cut a Vanquish the Weak. Just because they don't have a lot of what I saw to be 3 toughness or 3 power stuff. Alright, that should work. Oh my goodness. I'm like half tempted to just keep it. But that seems dumb. Okay, better. We'll ditch. Yeah. Got removal, we've got some card draw, we've got some top end, but we need more land. I don't flash anything in. Okay. Got our 4th land, that's good. Sure. All attack. Play this. End the turn. Yeah, I'm not gonna blow up my own creature, but thank you for asking, deck. 'Tis very kind of you. Sure. Sure. Do I just want to remove this? Okay. Or do we just play out? Now it's only a 3/2, not a 4/2. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just destroy that. Attack for 2. Call it a day. Next turn, hopefully we hit a land and just play this down. But if we don't... Oh, wow, they equip it. Seems like an interesting use of their turn. Especially since they didn't draw land. Do we draw land? Hey, there we go. Okay. I mean, my thought now too is like if they want to play a land attack, that's fine. I feel like we can definitely win the race. realize that gains them life. Did I know that? I feel like I didn't realize. Okay, anyway. Take some damage. Feels great. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Just have this. Fight that. Go away. Like this. Make you bigger. And the next turn we play down Turn Timber Aesthetic. Aesthetic? I don't even know how to say this. Ooh, look at them with their landfall shenanigans. Yeah, equip that over. Do it. Do it. Nice, they've gotten the card that we used. I would love for you to attack. Beautiful. Why do I want them to attack? Because I feel like we can win the race. Let's just go to combat. Attack for 6. Assume they don't want to block. Play this. Assume they can't counter it. They have an instant. What is their instant? That is the question. Equip it over. Okay. Now if they have the kicked combat spell, it gives +5/+5. It gets them to 11. Already has trample. I mean, they obviously have something. I don't know how they can win though, because we swing all out. They gain 2 life. Yeah, just say no blocks. Okay, so 4. Yep. Unfortunate. But yeah, Matt, it's only 1, so good game. That was close. My brain couldn't compute it quick enough. I was just sitting there like, is that 2 + 1 + 2 + 1? Okay. Ooh. Close. Close. But the reason I took that blocker off is because I'm pretty sure my brain realized even if they had Roiling Regrowth, it's going to be 1 damage short. If it was going to be exactly, then I would have just kept the 1/1 in front of it. But yeah, did a great job communicating what I was thinking there. But either way, hey, happy to start this one off with a W. We go second, and we don't have our second color. Can't keep it. Can keep this one though. Let's pitch. Pitch the Visionary. Nah. Should keep the creature. Another blue deck, huh? Another blue-green deck? Nope, blue-black. What kind of rogue shenanigans are afoot, I wonder. Okay, sure. They can attack, and then I can attack, and it all comes out in the wash. I think. I hope. No blocks. What else you got for me? Ooh, don't mind if you do. Not overly excited about that, but touche. We'll attack and play, unsurprisingly, that. Adventure Waits, that's not a bad card to have in hand. Once we run out of gas, well, that helps us find, hopefully, some good stuff. Let's say no blocks. I ain't walking into no combat trick. Interesting. Okay, I'm 99% sure this is getting countered, but that's fine. Rather make them have to have it. And now we get to keep our removal around. This is the dumbest avatar for the... Again, the dumbest avatar. Sure, there's that. Hey, look what we just drew. That's kind of funny. They can tap another rogue. This can't be blocked. Deals combat damage to us, they get to draw a card. Great. Ooh. Don't mind if you do there. Now please just tap your lands. It's not quite as many lands as I was hoping you would tap. Yeah, we might as well just quit taking the damage. Okay. First things first, get rid of that. Definitely meant to cast that, but here we are. Okay. Fortunately, they don't control a wizard. Let's just get rid of you. Maybe not casting this is great, because it just helped us get to Moss Pit Skeleton, which is super... Oh, okay. Let's do this. Hey, it lands. End the turn. Alright, our opponent has 3 cards in hand, but nothing to do. Curious, as the kids say. I don't know what kids would say curious, but... Well, I'm glad this card doesn't at least allow you to completely whiff, but that was as much of a whiff as you could ever have. No creatures in the top 6 cards of our deck. Okay. I want them to play something, and I want to be able to blow them out with only ambush. I'll play this. What will you have me do? Show me your instant speed shenanigans. Actually, I should just do this, yeah? Try and win right here. But I feel like we're so ahead, and all that does is lead to potential blowout city, so why not give them a chance to come back? How we doing, kitty cat? You happy? You're a happy cat? Happy camper? Awesome. Oh, okay. Gets all mad at me? Just trying to be nice to you. Meanwhile, this thing does literally nothing. I click on it. It just ignores me completely, and then occasionally laughs at me for no reason. Got it. Big fan. Big fan. Is our opponent just salty and quitting? Are they really gonna rope us? I like how I click on it. Ooh, blood beckoning. Yeah, sure, there you go. Okay. Nice. Gain a life. Got it. Play a land. Going to have this fight that. Draw land. Okay. Just end that game. Move along. What are those 2 cards in their hand? I need to know. I need to know. I don't know if it's worth changing anything out, although you seem like a really good blocker for everything they're doing. But I don't really feel like cutting anything for it. TBH. So we'll just keep on trucking with what we had. And that was a game we won after taking a mulligan, right? So that's makes you feel good. Alright, creature and removal. Sure. Opponent did have to mulligan. Maybe that could have made life easier for us to mulligan. But we got a lot of creatures in this deck, so we should be able to draw some good action. and hopefully keep them from doing anything too crazy. Although if we just flood out, well, that's all bad. Oh, I hate this card. This card is such a pain in the butt. Just because they can keep playing it, you know? They just keep playing it over and over. And there's no way I'm trading away my 1/1 for it. So now we wait. And can find something that can deal with it. Okay. Ooh, we gotta make this thing bigger though, yeah? Get rid of it. Too much value potential. Plus we are technically ahead on cards, so we will hopefully, once we destroy this thing next, just buy us some time, or do we take another hit? I think we take another hit from it. Yeah, let's check this out first. Or one land, yeah, so we can play this next turn. We're definitely gonna take that. Yeah, I think I want to take another hit from that thing. I mean, I don't want to, but I feel like it's worth taking a hit from it. Greatly lessening their chances of having a land to bring it back with. But if they're smart and they don't need it, they would just keep the land back. Into the Royal. Interesting. Sure. Pass to blockers, no blocks. Do this now. Ooh, I don't like that they just got to draw that card. That is unfortunate. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we should definitely put that 1/4 with reach in now. 5. Or do I go this, that, that? I think I want to do that. This. And then play this. Put a 1/1 counter on you. Because then if you get targeted with anything, at least we get an insect and it can chump block. Play the land down. Play this and destroy. Yeah, so okay, that works. That all makes sense. I can throw this in front of this too. And then give it a counter. We'll take 3 again, but then we'll play this and gain 3. Hopefully they don't have a counter. No blocks. Boom. Take the damage and like it. What else do they have in their hand? Bring back 2 creatures. Why would you not kick it? Right? Seems silly. Do this now. Alright. Gain some life. There you go. Yeah, this will be a pain. Plus with them having flyers. So we just gotta start doing some work. Thanks for the text notification. 6/6 that can't attack or block for at least another 2 turns. Don't miss that. Keep getting bigger. Do this. Hope we find Vanquish the Week number 2. Almost just as good. Next to blockers. Hopefully they double block. They do not. Down to 9. End the turn. And yeah, I think we just take the 3 again. You don't have to block it. Not my biggest concern. 2 damage in the air, also not a huge concern. Don't want them drawing cards. Will be not. Oh no, I guess it'll take longer for them to get to 8 because they have to tap it. They can't attack that turn. This could potentially be 5 damage. Would put us on a potentially 1-turn clock. Asta blockers. Okay, I'm gonna. What do I want to do here? I'm gonna say no blocks. Down to 4. What you got? Ooh, they don't play it. Interesting. Geyser. Okay. Before that goes off, I'm going to have this fight this, yeah? Or do I want to fight this, and then they essentially have to block with that? Right, yeah, let's just get rid of the flyer. You gonna discard anything? They pass on that. Oh, there's a good draw. There's a tremendous draw. So if we attack... If we attack, they have to block. And then we potentially... just remove... whatever they don't want to block with. Or if they want to double block, this still cannot attack or block because we're only at 5. Yep, that gets us to 7. Yep. Down to 5. Wait, I guess I could have just won, couldn't I? Because in response to that, I could have just killed... whatever. Whatever. I play this? Or... just save Vanquish the Weak? Doesn't have trample, does it? No. Alright, I'm just gonna play this. They have a way to give this flying that would make me very sad. Alright. We're not going to be salty about it. Target you can do damage. You. Hit you. I mean, we win this game either way, but did not play that as cleanly as I could. Just need to be more mindful of when I have lethal on the board and am ready to, like, run with it. Or I'm just quicker to, you know, be more willing to pull that trigger. Thanks for the uncommon. Hey, starting off 2-0. I'll take it. I definitely feel way more comfortable in this draft. Way more comfortable in this draft than I have in any of my Kaladesk drafts. Let me tell you what. God loves you guys. You right. Play first. Yeah, we'll keep and just pray we can hit our 3rd and 4th land, because if we do, oh, we in business. Another blue deck? You don't say. Play you. And be ready to pump up our Swarmy Shambler. Please, deck. Please give us our 3rd land. That. Resolve. Oh! It was going to give us our 3rd land. Give us our 4th land? Yeah, okay. So there's that. I need to get 4 more land in order to kick that thing. Let's all attack. It feels nice. Play you. And if they want to attack, then yes, I will offer up the trade, because I don't like you milling my land. Whenever you cast a kicked spell, draw a card, then discard a card. It seems good. Yeah, that can go. Oh, hoo, 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 hoo. I think I'll attack and pump up the Shambler. Are they mono blue? Bubble snare that. Alright, got it. You have another bubble snare for this? I mean, this is more in here to like rabid bite or something. Don't really mind you bubble snaring that. Like, this is what you should have bubble snared. Okay. Let's attack. Then we'll just try and draw more cards. If you have a counter, I would assume you'd want to use it. Yeah. That's fine. Now we've got our removal at the ready. Can also play this down. Wow, how many of these? They got 3 of these things? Okay, we definitely need to sideboard in our 1/4. That's crazy. 3 of them. Like this. Down to 10. End the turn. I mean, I'm waiting for them to either play their second color or play their big Mamba Jamba. Alright. Well, we get milled a little bit. Unfortunate. That keeps it tapped for an extra turn, but I don't actually mind that too much. Interesting. Alright, they're at 7. Okay. Sure. They have Rogue Cleric. Nice. Nice. Don't even mind one of those getting milled, because I can at some point bring it back. Okay. I like seeing that just because them having to essentially cycle this card feels good to me. Now the question becomes, actually no, let's just, yeah, let's attack. See how they respond. And then if they want to double block, we go for the ambush and have that creature eat whatever they're doing. Okay. Yeah. I'd rather get rid of the thing keeping stuff tapped. Yeah, because I don't see them getting aggressive here. Ooh, they got all the counters. Okay, well, fair enough. Still get rid of their thing, and they're down to 4. Need to draw a card. Oh, don't auto pass. Maybe we draw land. We do. Don't play it though. I didn't want to play it anyway. Everything's fine. But they are mono blue. How intriguing. Time to play this down. Play that down. take that action. Essentially make them have to attack us. And this way before... So if they double block, then we just sack the Dauntless Survivor, make this into a 4/4, and get to draw our card. Okay. Still waiting on blockers. Okay, well, I guess we just sacrifice this and make ours into a 4/4. So it doesn't go anywhere. And then they're still in just a lot of trouble. Yeah, I mean, we just got a lot of value out of that. Them having to pump a lot of mana into this and use another spell just to keep it around. Meanwhile, we've got what will turn into 2 lethal threats on board with removal. And they have no mana. Yeah, so that's game. Good game. Ooh, the mono blue, though. Going for it. Okay, let's 100% bring you in, and then we could probably cut... Actually, the Constrictor might be pretty decent. Cut the Baloth. Just because we don't have a way to give it trample, and if they're just throwing stuff in front of it to chump block and whatnot, then whatever. Alright, here we go. 1 win away from a beautiful 3-0, win some gems. I mean, they have to have a higher top end, right? Like, they just have to have something better than what we saw. They went mono blue. Like, do they have the crab? If they have the crab, we definitely need to, like, keep Rabid Bite around with our Death Toucher for that reason. Keep another 2-lander. And just cross our fingers. We really need our 3rd land, though. Yeah, scry 2, draw a card. Not bad. I guess I'm hoping they're just having to find their 3rd land. Ooh, scrying both to the bottom. Interesting. Not a land, not a land, not a land. No, we needed that. Hey, we still found it, though. Deck, you've been very good to us on the draws, I must say. Okay, I got the Risen Riptide. Fine. Oh! Oh! Wow. We're lucking out. Yeah, we'll just play this. They can't block it. Sure, we might take some damage, but not too worried about it. And we just vanquished the weak on that thing. Suppose they could play like a kicked Bubble Snare or something. Okay. Sure. Hey, that's a good card. Do this. They can't block because these have Menace. Okay. You got me. But look at that sideboard. Look at that sideboard bringing in some value. Now, if they cast like kicked Bubble Snare on this, totally worth it. Because then next turn we are going to vanquish the weak on this, and they can't cast their kicked oh my gosh, what is it? Spell shield thing. Okay. They're gonna double block one of these and try and eat it. And now we wait. Sure. Resolve. Next to blockers. Done. Actually, let's get rid of this, because we can. I mean, I suppose we could have, yeah, we should have just killed it before blockers, right? And then they either get rid of their Wind Robber or they, yeah, definitely should have played that before blockers were declared. Okay, definitely feels like we are in the driver's seat. I would love to find a land. Did it. Attacking here doesn't really make sense though, because they have a 2/3 now, which we can Rabid Bite and destroy. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Seems good. Yes, get aggressive. Big fan. Big fan. Okay, you forgot this has reach. Got it. Do this. Destroy that. Do this. Have that bite that. And then, just because we can, could play it out with counters, but I don't care. Because then next turn, we're just slapping this thing down. Brilliant. Sack it. Draw a card. Oh, they can't. Never mind. Just full send. Play the island. Knew it. Good game. Ooh, that was like a smooth 3-0. Like that was a super smooth 3-0. This deck was a lot of fun. It worked. I mean, we hit all the draws we needed. I kept some greedy hands, and we still were able to hit the lands, the land drops we needed when we needed. Ooh, that feels good. That feels good. Awesome. Well, again, sorry for that intro part because I had my mic muted. And yeah, but either way, did we drop a game or did we go 6-0? I don't remember. But hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.